can you want better for the community if you're not willing to, if you're not able to hold them accountable, right? So, but I'm gonna stop talking. Let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Already happened last year and it's pinned in my TikTok. But I know bad faith actors when I see one. You don't care about an apology. You want to, I got you. We pop champagne bottles, these hoes be lying. And because I'm not giving y'all access to my page to be able to troll, y'all throwing temper tantrums. Y'all throwing hissy fits. It's a bunch of grown men celebrating a black woman being sentenced 90 days in jail, 10 years probation, 10 years off the internet, and paying $42,000 back. We ain't even gonna get into the constitutionality of harsh and unusual punishment because she got everything she deserved. That's how a lot of y'all feel. I live in Texas, born and raised in the state. I know people that I got people in my family that got 10 years probation. They was on the run for 7 years and they got charged with vehicular assault. They got 10 years probation. No jail time. You feel me? So y'all hatred for this woman right here and being like, look at her, I told you. Look at him, I told you. Y'all ignoring the harsh and unusual punishment or the extrajudicial of the system, of the sentences, because hey, you believe that's what it is. But anti-intellectualism make it where you're going to fight the way in which you're perpetuating the power of the system to over-sentence. This is what it is, man. You can acknowledge, motherfucker.
You can tell when niggas try too hard to try to use big words when they trying to talk. Man, just talk. Cool. You don't gotta let, bruh, I get it. You're an educated black man. Great. Whoop-de-fucking do. Good for you. I'm an educated black man too. So, fam, you don't gotta do all of that just to get your point across. Actually, fam, you gotta do all that. I promise you don't. Your name ain't T.I. Your name is not T.I., bro. Your name is not Stephen A. Smith. You don't gotta do all of that, man, to get your point across of what you're trying to say. We're up here trying to perpetuate the system in the judiciary. Like, man, listen, bro. Listen, fam. Listen. And understand something. I'm not hating. Please be clear. I don't hate on nobody. I ain't got no reason to hate on you. You ain't got shit that I want, right? I got my own shit going on. But guess what? If I see some bullshit, and I could be wrong, but what it seems like to me is like you trying to force it. It's like you're trying to force the big words out so you can let everybody know that you ain't just a dreadhead that don't know shit. But that's beside the point. I want to get into what he's talking about. So he's talking about the brick lady. Y'all know her name, Rhoda Osmond, right? And he's saying that we're so focused on that people aren't focused on the apology. They're focused on the get back, the aha moment. And yes, everybody is. Because see, what you're not addressing is the fact that this woman was about to have another man in jail for no reason, for an underlying condition that she had. That's if nobody was on top of that shit like that, this man would have been in jail with the record. All on the face of a lie. Then she comes back and now she flying because she opened up her GoFundMe and y'all goofy asses decided to go in there because you see a bitch on there snotting, crying with the Viola Davis cry. And then you feel sorry for her. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's why you can't be around black men, because black men don't protect us. Black men don't protect us. But yeah, you got a black woman who ain't protecting a black man. She's trying to put him in jail off some bullshit. Because she don't know how to control herself. She don't know how to control her emotions. Because apparently, according to the records, they got into an altercation. And based off of the type of person that she seems to be, she seems like that type of combative person. And mind you, I seen her on the Anton Daniels channel too when she was on the panel on the Hey Q show. Shout out to Q and Anton. She was on that show too, and you can tell she was being a bad character. She was acting as if she was this feminine woman. And guess what? You went against the grain on her a little bit. All of that shit went out the window. All that masculinity and combative shit it came out like a bat out of hell. And so you're gonna sit here on this live stream as if you out here really cooking. Because the conversation that you're having two different conversations in one video. But you're trying to combine the two, and they're two different things. Nowhere in this video did you hold this woman accountable for nothing. Now, see, what you should have did And again, I'm never gonna be the one that's gonna ban anybody, tell somebody, hey bro, hey man, get off the mic. I'm not that kind of person, because look, if you got a mic and you can pay for it and you do it and you put in the work to make your content, do what you do. But I do think it's some BS simply because you want to cut off your comments. No, if you decide to get up here on a public platform and talk your talk, make it public so people can react to you, so that way they can come at and they can disagree with you, because the shit that you saying is a bunch of bullshit and people gonna hold you accountable, myself included. I'm gonna hold you accountable because you are not holding her accountable. She fucked up. And then there are other videos as well where she walking around just random slapping dudes, white men to be exact, just walking around slapping them and then twerking on top of that as if it's something cool, and then talking shit about it, going into the club spending y'all money, y'all hard-earned money that y'all gave her in the GoFundMe, spending y'all money in the club, bottle popping and shit. Y'all money, y'all hard-earned dollars. And you got this nigga right here with the colored dread sitting up here talking about you perpetuating the system and y'all missing what's really going on. No, what's really going on is that more women who are doing faulty shit need to be held accountable. That's what's really going on here. That's the conversation that we need to be having. That's the conversation that needs to be had. When you start pointing out the bullshit and you start to call people out, you start to shine the light on the bullshit that's going on, guess what? Them hit dogs gonna holler and you gonna know who they are. Like, you scamming, huh? You out here lying on people, huh? You trying to get people's lives fucked up, huh? That's what you trying to do. And mind you, it ain't just a black person thing. It ain't just a black man. It ain't a black man thing, a black woman thing. They just so happen to be black. This happens across the board. Hispanics, white people, Asian people, everybody has some degenerate shit going on in their race. So this isn't just subject to black people. They just so happen to be black. So please understand that. For y'all so-called, man, you always going with the black people, bro. No, I don't. It just so happen to be black people. If you look at my content, I do content on many different people, not just black people. It just so happened the ones that I post about black people tend to go viral. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Not my fault. But I'm going to talk about it. And I think it's bullshit for him to even do that, to come over here trying to pace back and forth as if he really talking about some shit. He ain't talking about nothing. First thing you need to do is hold specific women accountable who are doing wrong in this world. That's what you need to do. Hold Rhoda Osmond accountable. Hold her accountable for her bullshit. Yup, she got 90 days in jail. And more people are saying she need more. So she got let off. She got let off good just with 90 days. 90 days is gonna fly by for her. But so much for that internet bullshit. That shit done for. 10 years, she done. She cooked. She gonna have to go out there and get a job. And mind you, she might land back on her feet. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some suckers like him who gonna go and create a fund for her so that way you can get her back on her feet. I'm pretty sure there is. But I'm telling you now, consciously. I'm telling you now. You should be the main, when she get out, you should be the main one that has raised $10,000+ for her when she get out. Say, hey, listen, I was out here rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? I was taking up for you. I was being a sucker for you. You know, even though I supposed to be holding you accountable, but I'm not going to hold you accountable because you a strong black woman and, you know, black women deserve to be protected. Even though you're doing the most egregious shit and you out here being a degenerate, I'm still going to protect you as a black woman. That's you. That's what you should be doing. Go ahead and do that, big dog. Leave that to you. And if she get out of jail and you ain't raised no money for her, all this talking bullshit out the window. Cut it. If you hadn't started a fund for her, since you want to come up here and talk about it and try to protect her, if you ain't raised no money for her, you full of shit. Since you want to talk about what you do in the black community, let's see what you do. Let's see what you do for her when she get out. Let's see if you got something set up for her when she get out. You gonna have a job for her? You gonna pay her? What you gonna do? I want to know. Let me know. Let me know, because I'm tired. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of people getting upset that you want to hold them accountable for the bullshit that they do. I'm so sick of it. Can't hold black people accountable. They want to be praised for all the good that they do, but then the moment that they do some stupid shit and you hold them accountable for, you shouldn't be talking about